Today is the day. Whole band's here. We're on a soundstage today. We're shooting the band. Melting faces on the soundstage for the Riot video. So for the Riot video, we wanted to establish these archetypes that fit a few of the central themes that we were trying to hit. So we had the man in the mask who sort of represented the powers that be, society, and how truly they don't give a fuck about social injustice. We pretend to, and we don't necessarily care about a cause until it directly affects one of us.
To me, the Dear Leader represents the elite ruling class that I think we're all kind of feeling subservient to at various times in our lives.
One of our references was some Hitler speeches. I had to kind of view it and then drop it because it's heavy shit.
So the hero was coming to make a noise, to poke you with a sharp stick, to create a riot, to do something that would finally make you care about this incredibly important issue.
You know, it's a small opportunity for us as a band to center a black woman as like the leading voice against demagoguery, against complacency, against systemic injustice.
2 weeks out. Still have a lot of things to get together. Ben has still some of the locations that he's got to find. A lot of stuff to do in less than 2 weeks.
These are just some of the ideas I had for the visuals. So
Yes.
the classroom, backup classroom, you know, you get the teacher on the desk kind of there.
Yep.
My name is Ben Nissen. I'm the director of the Riot music video. We have a school location. It looks like a 1950s classroom. We're gonna have sort of, you're not sure what time the video takes place, like what era. Rolling camera. And action, Sophia.
We found the set where the school scene takes place, and it was just perfect for that vibe and the television we used. So some of the sets we found early on and some of the props we found early on sort of informed some of our decisions in terms of that aesthetic within the video.
We have kind of this like classroom with the chalkboard. There's going to be a TV, an actual like old retro silverish TV, but these kids are also going to be glued to their phones. It's almost like just like screens are everywhere, ever present.
For me, it's just another place where the symbols kind of drive in. There's this hypnotic screen that I know we've all been hypnotized by before, and the eyes that are just glazed over.
It's really important in the first verse that she has a book instead of a phone, and everybody is mesmerized by the leader besides her, and her to be this hero. And the reason why she's different is because she has this book. So we thought that that was really important.
Sunday, we have a shoot here in this home where I'm sitting, sort of to kind of peek into the, you know, the nuclear family kind of thing. So it's like dad's home from work, you know, he's kind of a zombie in another way, you know, not technology, but maybe he's worked to death. He can't participate in change because he's, you know, just too exhausted. And mom is the same way, but she's at home kind of exhausted trying to maintain the house, you know.
In the second verse, it's essentially the same thing. Second verse is the living room. She comes in, she sees what's going on, she sees her parent, she sees her sister, she does the, you know, the thing kind of shakes a little bit. She grabs her sister, they go running out the door, right?
Try this. Arch your fist inward a little bit. There you go. Awesome. Terrifying.
The climax of the video is when the hero meets the villain, the archetype that we referred to as the dear leader. We wanted to create some sort of imagery where the hero would be able to, again, sort of metaphorically start the riot and bring down the old ways, bring down the dear leader. So we wanted to create the imagery that the hero was taking down the dear leader. And the scream was sort of the metaphor or the imagery we were able to use to represent that, quickly and effectively within the video.
Being in the studio and recording this, it was really cool. We got there early to do makeup.
Lip roller Becky!
The actors were there working on the last part of the video, so it was really cool to see these professional actors in process. Making this performance that we wanted to be extremely energetic to go along with the storyline was really important. So we put our definitely hearts and soul into it.
You look like you'd be in an episode of Scooby-Doo. Elvis Costello here, making a special appearance on the drum jab.
Yeah, I have no direction.